show.
Hey, yo. How you doing, guys? Peak of the week, peak of the week, peak of the week. You're making it, as I said you would. I told you. You are grown up, you have encountered things in your life, and this week is just another one of those things, and you're doing fine. So, yeah, housekeeping. Vote for the awards. Vote for the Comic Community Awards. Vote for the awards. Vote for the awards. Vote for the awards. Don't be a bum. Vote for the awards. Vote for the awards. Don't be a bum. Vote for the awards. Don't be a bum. Vote for the awards, or are you dumb? Don't be a bum. Vote in the awards. That's the song of the day. That's the song of the day. Print it. New Chonko video. Don't be a bum. Don't be dumb. Vote in the awards. Anyway, do that. Vote Comic Community Awards. Time's almost up. I think it's just like 2 or 3 days left. That's all you have, and it's over. And yeah, wouldn't it suck like if one of your like favorites like loses by 1 vote? Ugh. Wouldn't that bum you out? Beard's weird. Beard's weird today. Yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is thanks people who reached out. Last video I was talking about how I was kind of bummed, just like hearing my name come out in a negative context and stuff. And yeah, a few different people reached out and they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I was kind of vague on purpose, as I said, but yeah, it's not a big deal. It just made me rethink some things. That's it. That's totally it. It's not like I'm sad. It's not like that. It's more like, wow, yeah, maybe I need to reconsider what I do with regard to some of the live stream kind of stuff. The way that I handle it, it might be a little different. Anyway, yeah, nothing to do again with the stream that Rich and I do. It was just a thing, but it's okay. It's totally fine. It's just a approach. That's it. Nothing to do with these videos. These videos aren't changing. The stream with Rich isn't changing. It's just more my approach elsewhere might change a little bit. Anyway, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Totally fine. Thanks for reaching out. Also, thank you for the people that reached out telling me about the Heritage auction. I've had a couple people reach out. I do know about it, and yes, I'm aware. Yes, I'm tracking those specific books. Yes, I have bid on several of them. I do think they're going to go really high, like higher than I'll be comfortable going on some of them, and I might purposely push some high for several reasons. But yeah, that and made a contact in Brazil. eBay guy bought a couple Jaime Cortez books off of a guy in Brazil. 2 different guys in Brazil. We'll see how this works. It's real sketchy to get these shipped out of Brazil. I don't know how it's going to go, but I got really good deals on them. They're raw books, but yeah, it'll be fun. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Yeah, both of them seem like nice guys, and yeah, I mean it would be cool to find somebody who has maybe more access to Jaime Cortez books, because I'm really a big fan, and yeah, maybe even something where you could ship some books from the U.S. or something to even trade or whatever. I don't know, or just buying. We'll see how it goes. But it is cool to kind of have like a source close to where these books are. So anyway, that's that. But a little foreshadowing with what we were just talking about. I'm going to do an unboxing today. Just a couple of Gemini mailers that arrived, and then one big spicy sausage of a book. A big spicy sausage. This is a very rare book. This is a 1 of 1 on the CGC census. Golden Age horror. Golden Age horror. And it's relevant to what we were just talking about. And if you saw me on Instagram over the weekend, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Want to see? Let's look. Let's look what we got. Show me what you got there, Chonko. Show me what you got there, Chonk. Show me what you got, Mr. Chonko. All right, here we go. From a Lauren in Michigan. Seems like a good mailer. Everything seems good. Appropriate amount of tape. It's not all mummied. So far, so good. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Let's see how it looks inside. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Really just simple. This is not bad. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. So, B plus. I do like it when they put like a little. I always put like a little small layer of bubble wrap, and I'll just put a couple pieces of tape in there just so it stays in place. But I don't. It doesn't matter that much. But this is great. But this Harley Quinn and Elvira from Dynamite. Some of these are coming out now. Dynamite and DC collaboration. But this, if you know your Golden Age horror, this is an homage to Eerie #1, the Eerie comic #1, which is widely regarded as the first horror comic. So, yeah, kind of a recreation of that. Very, very cool. Very, very cool, actually. I was happy to get that one. And then another one. I know you're waiting for the big spicy sausage. You want to see the big Golden Age book, but you're going to have to wait. I'm going to hack our way through this. So this is from a Mad Dash Comics, Arizona. A lot of tape. A lot of tape is a bad sign. But let's see. And when they put multiple of the fragiles handled with care, that concerns me too. It's usually taped to shit when they do that. Okay, there's one piece of tape. And no, it's not bad. No, this is good. This is very good, actually. One piece of painter tape and a pull tab. This is about A+ packaging. This is pretty close to a gold star, I would say. And this is this is a comic. It's an underground comic. And I saw this on Comic Link, and it went for a lot of money. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. I don't know if it's worth that, but it's it's like an underground comic. I hadn't seen it before, but it went for a lot of money. I was kind of surprised. So I went on eBay and I was like looking, and someone had like a near mint copy, and this is a near mint copy for like, I don't know, I guess for like $25, $30, something like that. But yeah, Teenage Murder Brat. This is by Mac Holsterman, and it is signed. It's signed by Mac Holsterman. Teenage Murder Bait, not Brat. I can't read. But yeah, it's gut-wrenching tales of young lost to death. I don't know, man. But I just saw this go for a lot of money on Comic Link, and I was like, I'm in. And this one's signed. So that might get graded. That might get graded and sold. I tried to hit it with the knife. The bell didn't work. Anyway, so yeah, Teenage Murder Brat. Okay. All right, this is what y'all tuned in for. It's arrived from FedEx. And the story on this is when I was in the airport in Mexico, when I missed my flight, just waiting, guy contacted me. It's a guy that I've bought from before. He's a dealer in international comics. I know a couple of these guys now. Yeah, it's Eli. Eli's his first name. Shout out to Eli. He and I when I bought one of the Jaime Cortez books off him about a month and a half, 2 months ago, something like that. And we were talking, and I said, hey, yeah, on Instagram, this is me, and I got a comic channel, so you'll see me open this and stuff, and on YouTube. And we were both talking about Cortez, about how much we like Jaime Cortez and this kind of thing, and he's like, I have another one. And it's an even cooler book than the one I bought. He's like, and he showed me the link on eBay, and at that time I think he was asking about like $550 for it or something. And I was just like, I would love it. I would love to get that book, but I've just spent too much at that time. And I was like, but in October, I have a little money coming from a stock buyout, so I might be in then. So there's that, and then I got the money returned from the book from my comic shop as well. So suddenly I got money to spend on comics, and he contacted me. I was in the airport, and he's like, "Hey man, somebody is kind of making offers on that book on eBay." He's like, honestly, I know you're a big Cortez fan. I'd rather sell it to you. And he goes, I'll be honest. I was looking to get $450 out of it, but I'll give it to you for $425. And I'm like, oh man, now I really want it. And so I'm talking about it and thinking about it, and I'm like, well, like $425 shipped, or how much shipping? And he said, well, I'll split shipping, it'll be $435 total, all in. Just send it to me over PayPal, friends and family. $435 all in, shipped, 2-day FedEx. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And you've probably heard maybe a little bit about this but so it has arrived, and this is it. And this is, as I've talked to you before about these cool Jaime Cortez books from Brazil. If you're unfamiliar with these books, basically what it is Brazil, like these Golden Age books, they were reprinting some American books, American horror books, pre-code horror, but with different covers. Like they would consolidate the books, like different stories from books, but by this specific artist named Jaime Cortez. And I thought he was from Mexico, and I was wrong. I was corrected. He's actually from Portugal. He's from Portugal and had immigrated to Brazil, and he's a painter, and he's a fantastic painter. All of these covers are just bananas. They're so good. Like if he were working in the U.S., like everybody would be looking for these. Like the only reason people aren't looking for them is they're not aware of them, but they're becoming aware of them, and they're becoming aware of them at the same time I've started to become aware of them, which is a bit of a problem because, like, and maybe I'm talking too much about it, and I'm kind of hyping the guy up because other people are getting into it now, when if I would have just kept my mouth shut, I could have done a better job cornering the market on this stuff. But now, as with all things, you know how it is. Loose lips sink ships, and that's what happens to poor old Chonko. He's sinking his own ship because he's telling everybody about these books and the fact that they're very rare and they're super cool. And suddenly, like when people find out about stuff that's super cool, super rare, and kind of affordable, some of them are expensive, but I've been able to get into some of these at what I think are really cheap prices for what they are. And this is another one. So the comics that I've been getting are from a specific series called Otero Negro. It is the series that I have been collecting, but I've been finding out about, there are at least like 3 other of these series that they were doing something very similar with these Brazilian comics. Let me take it in for a second here. It's badass. Yes, this is badass. Oh, you're gonna like this. And this is one called Sobrenatural, number 7. And again, this is a one of one. This is the only one on the census. There are like no sales. Nobody has any of these up like raw. I haven't seen. So this is something where it might surface, like a raw version might surface at some point, but even if there are very few. Very few of these survived. Brazil's notoriously a harsh environment. It's very humid, and it's also it's it's not there are not a lot of comic collectors, so there are not a lot of people who were like taking these things in and preserving them. So this is it, Sobrenatural #7. This amazing painted cover by the great Jaime Cortez, and it's like this Grim Reaper skeleton dude with his eyeballs, and he's got like a torch. It's saying terror, emocio. I think it's emotion, suspense. Uma edecode. So this is in Portuguese because it's not Spanish, because this is Brazil. But yeah, really super cool. Yeah, Sobrenatural from Editora La Selva in 1954. Jaime Cortez cover, and it contains Mystic number 29 from U.S. Stories. And yeah, a lot of them have these really cool back covers too, like where it's like this Contos del Misterio or something. Pero o fans de literatura violenta, violent literature. So yeah, this is it. This is I'm getting more and more into these, and yeah, I've acquired more. There are more of these on the way, raw copies of this type of book from Jaime Cortez that I've actually purchased from Brazil that are coming. So we'll see how that goes. They've even advised me that it might not make it. It could be something where it gets returned to them, and we'll just figure it out. But yeah, it's badass. These things are all amazing. If you've seen me show any of these before, they're all super beautiful covers. I also have a couple art books coming from Jaime Cortez, like where it's like showing kind of like an anthology stuff of different paintings. So that will be cool too. Yeah, stoked about that. That's really super cool. Like I said, I'm going to redecorate the back, all horror related stuff. I might do all Cortez in the back. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's what we have tonight. Sobrenatural #7. Anyway, that's all I have. Yeah, if last video, if you go there, if you have any questions, ask me anything, and I do mean nearly anything, as long as you're not, being an ass. Just any questions you have, personal questions, comic book questions, just nerd culture questions in general. Anything you have, I'll do my best to answer it if I can. Go to that video, and you can ask any questions there. And next week, I will film a video where I answer whatever you want to ask. But that's it for now. That's all I have for tonight. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I will talk to you soon. I hope you're doing well. I hope people in your life are doing well. That's all I have for you tonight. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow. Maybe it'll be Friday. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye.